right? Of my worst first link with a John, my first link with a girl. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't even that crazy, but it's that crazy. I'm gonna be so real with you. My worst first link was at a high school football game. Man, but prerequisite though, me and this shorty though, we been talking for a minute before that. We definitely been talking for a minute before that. I think we was talking for about the whole summer up until that high school. We was talking the whole summer. Then the high school football game was like in August. We was talking since like July. Not even. We was talking since like We was talking since like May. I'm saying July. Now we talking since like May. So I was chatting with shorty since like May. You know what I mean? Me and her, we wasn't really like, you know what I mean, close. She definitely fuck with me. Like, she definitely fuck with me. I definitely fuck with her. It was definitely one of them, you know what I mean, type Jones. But, like, I never seen her in person, though. We were just texting through the phone. And occasional, maybe, I think we called maybe a couple times. I'm not even sure about that. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. But, yeah. So, me and this shawty, we was texting. And then eventually, come to find out, we go to two different schools. She goes to this one school called Daniel Boone. I went to this high school called Exeter. The game is at Exeter. The football game is at Exeter, my home school, right? And we're going against Daniel Boone, her school that she went to. And she said, hey, she called me up talking about something. Hey, I'm coming to the game tonight at Exeter. Let's link up. Let me see you for the first time. Now, the reason I actually ain't seen her before is because I was like 17. I ain't have no car. I ain't have no license. I was burnt. I ain't even have money to my name. I was working at Red Robin making $8 an hour in tip share. Shit, my checks was crusty. I ain't have no money to my name, bro. So there was no money there was no money and no car to see her. So I was no link with no way I was linking her, right? What's it called? I pull up right to the game. Regardless, I pull up to the game right that night. She said she pulling up. I said bet. So I pulled to the game that night. I'm hype as shit. Cause for the longest time, if you know, I don't know, I ain't never told you high school. For the longest time in high school, I was the ugly bull. I ain't get no punani in high school. I was ugly. Burnt chopped cheddar chips. Nobody fuck with me back in high school. Like, no Johns fuck with me in high school for I gotta keep it a bean. Like, I was really like the ugly bull. Well, let me fix some shit up. You play on the box or on the P5? I play on Xbox. I mainly be on 2K and what's it called? I mainly be on 2K and COD. I don't play much other games. I'll be on 2K and COD. You play on P5? I know, I'm an odd nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I play on Xbox. The Xbox cheap. That's the only reason I play on it. Xbox cheap. I'm an oddball. I know. But, you know what I mean? It don't matter. I mean, everybody got crossplay now. What's it called? What I was saying. Like I said, back in high school, I got no bitches. And I'm hype as shit because the girl, she look good. I'm gonna keep it a bit. How I describe her? She was a light skin, braid / curly hair. Did she mix and match both? But she really was rocking braids. She was light skin braids. She had a nice slim body. I ain't gonna lie. She was a thorough John for me back in the day. Back in the day, she was a good John for me. She wasn't ugly, and I was hype as shit to pop out to the football game with this light skin in on my arm. By the way, I went to a school. When I'm at my girl house, I could add you on 2K. Shit, your girl house? You got a girl out here? I bet. I don't even know what my 2K name is. Go ahead and add this name, right? I just remember this. Go ahead and add this name right here. Go ahead and add his name right. That's my name right there on Xbox. That's my name right there on Xbox. Go ahead and add that name right there. I might hop on later tonight. You know what I mean? And like I was saying, yeah, Shorty was a light skin and cool John, right? Cool, great, thorough John for me back in the day. I was hyped to go talk to her. I was hyped to you mean with her. I would like to have her on my side. So what's it called? She pull up to the game, but she don't just pull up alone. She pull up with two of her sisters and one of her best friends. And that's cool. That's cool. And it's like, at the time, I wasn't really mad at it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still not really mad at it. It's nothing crazy. Like, okay, you pull up with a couple people, that's fine. I was really just expecting it for me to be in her, though. But she pulled up with a couple of her folks. I said, all right, that's cool. That's fine. Her mom was also at the game, which, that ain't gonna lie, that blew me. But that's beside that. We gonna get more into that later. But yeah, so she pull up with her little friends and shit. So we just walking around, we talking, we chatting, we doing whatever. I give her a nice little. I give one of those. Hey, you know what I mean? Hugs, you know what I mean? I got full around real close, and I'm walking around with her now. Everybody looking at me like, yo, that my cow. That's my cow with the light skin. That's my Kelly light skin. I ain't gonna lie, my ego getting stroked a little bit. My ego definitely getting stroked. You know, all the niggas that used to hate on me say I got no. All them saw the different from me. All the this nigga say I got no bitches. I'm getting no bitches there. Not this nigga hugging a heater, bro. Listen, you don't understand. I was hype. Bro. I had, bro. Nobody, no bitches fuck with me back then. No bitches fucking back then. So now I got me a thorough joint. I ain't even give her a story. We gonna call her K. We gonna call her John K. No. You don't need to play. You mean I had to give you the visual representation? I had to get that visual representation. Man, I ain't got to get me and be like, so we gonna call her Shorty K. This is why the first date was bad. Let me tell you, this is why the first date was bad. This link with her was such a bad link. Because you know how a John can look great in the face, have a great body. You know, they can look like they did everything you need in life, everything you want. And then they start talking. And I don't mean this to sound any type of way against women, but like she was one of them Jones where like she looked great in the face. You know, she looked nice. You know what I mean? And then she just started talking. And it's like the words she's saying are bullshit. You know what I mean? What were some of the words she was saying? We just talking and chatting and shit. And one of the things that she wanted to do with me in the summer is that she wanted me to go on a 2-man with one of her friends. She had this one white girl that she was friends with throughout the summer. We gonna call her M. We gonna call this white girl M. She been trying to make she was trying to set up a 2-man with me and one of my friends because she was always hanging out with her. And I kept trying. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't really have many homies who wanted to go on a 2-man with a white girl. I ain't have enough homies for that. I'll be so real with you. And plus, the problem was I didn't have enough homies. I didn't have enough homies that knew how to drive. I didn't have no homies that knew how to drive, and that could take me and them to like I said, I'm broke. I got no money in my pocket. I got no car. So I ain't got no homies that could take me to this girl and link with her. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was definitely trying to do that on somebody. That's why I never saw her. So back to this white girl M, right? So we talking. I'm asking her what happened with you and your friend M. Where's she at? Don't she go to this school too? And she starts telling me, "Oh yeah, I don't fuck with her anymore. I don't fuck with M anymore. She weird. She's goofy." And I'm like, "Why don't you fuck with M anymore? What happened with y'all?" And this insight. And she started talking about M was a hoe. Yeah, M was a hoe. She was fucking with every nigga. She got fucked by one of my best friends, and she got fucked by this dude, and she got fucked by that dude. I'm sitting here like, oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's crazy. So she was a slut. Okay, that's interesting. And there was some story about how M did some slimy shit, but behind her back, I can't recall everything. I ain't gonna lie, I tuned out after a little bit. But one thing that stood out to me about this shorty M was that she said M was 14 years old at the time that she was friends with her. Mind you, that was in the summertime of 2024. I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. She was a senior in high school, 17 years old. And she telling me her friend M, who is 14, like what? That's sophomore, 14 or 15, sophomore, junior age. Nah, not even junior. That's sophomore, freshman age. She telling me that that her friend. You was finna clap underage shit. No. One of my mans was finna clap underage cheeks. I ain't gonna lie. No. God forbid. Nah, cause the girl the girl K, the one that was with me, she was my age. The girl M, her friend, was underage. I start hearing this and I'm like, hold up. Wasn't I about to put one of my mans on a 2-man? But come on, one of my mans that's my age, my legal age. You know what I mean? On a 2-man with this, alright, whatever you say. Don't listen. I promise to God. She was my age. I'm telling you, I'm not exaggerating. She was my age. I can pull up. No, I'm not pulling no pictures. Let me not violate nobody like that. Let me not blast nobody like that. Let me not do that. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy to do. I probably can't. Can I even find her on Instagram? Can I find her on Instagram to this day? I probably can't. She probably blocked me. I wouldn't be surprised. Is her? No, it's not her. Could I find her on here? Nah, I might have to go to a different. If I wanted to find her on here right now, I have to go to a different account. Let me see if I can find her on here. Let me see if I can find her. If I can still find her on Instagram, I'm not gonna blast it. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, she don't got no pictures posted though. Cause this her last name, and my niggas, yo, my man's is still following her, bro. My man's is still following. Are you the only one in here? Shit, probably. It's just you and me. Shit. It's you and me. What she trying to do? I wish I had background music. I would have played some shit like din 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 din. I wish I had a soundboard.